Is it a magpie, a raven, or an albino crow? I read these questions in several of your comments. Some of you know the American crow, but have never seen a hooded crow. That's why I'll try to give you a short introduction to the hooded crow today. I will be talking about the classification, the markings, the surprisingly versatile language, the favorite foods, their complex social behavior, breeding and family dynamics, their remarkable intelligence, and why they are a healthy part of our bird population. The Latin name for the hooded crow is Corvus cornix. They are also called hoodie or scald crow. In Germany we call them Nebelkrähe, which means mist crow. Hooded crows are found across northern, eastern and southeastern Europe, as well as in parts of the Middle East. They belong to the order of songbirds. The hooded crow is closely related to the carrion crow, which until recently was regarded as the same species. In areas where the two species overlap, interbreeding is common and hybrids show a mixed grey and black body plumage. I live in a border area between carrion and hooded crows, and Krari and Kami are both showing markings of hybrids, while Crew is not. The hooded crow can be easily identified because of its coloration. The head, wings and tail of the bird are uniformly black. The rest of the body has an ash-gray color. Hooded crows have a pointed, strong beak and clever black eyes. They grow to about 45 to 47 centimeters in size. Their spread wings reach a wingspan of up to 1 meter. This is really big, and it makes the hooded crow slightly larger than the carrion crow. An adult bird weighs about 600 grams, which feels surprisingly light when they sit on your arm or leg. Males and females hardly differ externally, but the males are usually slightly larger. The lifespan of a hooded crow can reach 13 to 15 years or even higher in the wild. Everyone knows the call of the hooded crow, a loud, harsh and hoarse caw. It is repeated 3 to 4 times, but in addition to the different kinds of alarm calls, the hooded crow has a wide repertoire of soft sounds that is used to communicate with family and partners. Male and female birds also each have their own song, which is mainly heard during the nesting season. In addition, there is a distinctive body language in which the plumage is purposely set up in different variations to show mood and signal anger. I read that hooded crows can also imitate calls of other birds, but I never heard that myself. Hooded crows are not picky when it comes to food. Most of you know that they like peanuts, but they do not want to eat peanuts the whole year round. They are omnivores. Their diet includes seeds, berries, nuts, fruits, but also garbage and often carrion. In rural areas, hooded crows forage in fields. In urban areas, they are often encountered in parks and gardens. There they like to search through trash cans for food. While this may seem unappealing to some of you, their function as scavengers is actually fundamental to a healthy ecosystem. Without them, animal carcasses would pose a health hazard to us and other living creatures. Like other intelligent animals, hooded crows are very social. They are usually seen in family groups and small gangs. Crows mate for life, and a breeding pair defends its territory with full commitment. Couples in adjacent territories also support each other to jointly drive away predators such as buzzard or fox. In winter, hooded crows gather in large groups or congregations with other crow relatives for roosting. Many of you commented that these are called murder of crows. I personally do not use this expression. It is also not well liked among scientists because it plays into the bad reputation crows falsely have. Hooded crows are also able to form lasting friendships with individuals of other species. In my own experience, they are very loyal friends. They come here every day for more than 5 years now. Food or no food, They often stay after feeding to relax or take a small nap. Sometimes Krari joins me while I read a book. He sits down near me or outside my window, even in the rain. All 3 crows like to interact with my cats in a certain way. They know each other well. Breeding season takes place from March to June. The pair builds a padded nest together in higher tree positions, in which the female lays 4 to 6 greenish eggs, while the male is responsible for finding food. The young hatch after about 3 weeks. After another 30 to 45 days, they leave the nest as fledglings. The young birds stay with their parents for about 1 year and often help them with the new brood before they join a juvenile gang and find a breeding partner themselves. But it is also common that last year's fledglings may be chased off during the new nesting season, just to have enough food for the new babies. The older ones may be allowed back once the new babies have become fledglings themselves. Like all crows, hooded crows observe their surroundings closely. Because of their intelligence, crows are also called feathered apes. The ratio between brain size and body mass corresponds to that of chimpanzees. They are similar to us in many ways. A recent study of the University of Tübingen in Germany showed that crows in fact are self-aware and, in an important sense, conscious. Other studies observed that crows can distinguish human faces and have an unusually good memory. They can hold grudges over generations. Other studies showed that crows have impulse control. Crows have also been documented at holding funerals for the deceased and mobbing the predators relentlessly. Hooded crows are known for their creative ideas to crack nuts or shellfish. To do this, they drop the food on the ground from a great height or place it on the road so that cars drive over it and crack the shell for them. It is certainly true that crows, when the opportunity arises, raid nests of smaller birds. But this is part of the natural balance and happens even without crows. Squirrel, foxes, hawks, owls, rats and of course cats are also like to eat bird eggs and nestlings. At the same time, birds of prey also pose a threat to crow nests. Therefore, predatory birds are driven out of their territories by groups of crows, which in turn benefits the smaller songbirds. Unlike crows, which are omnivores, birds of prey hunt smaller songbirds quite deliberately and thus pose an acute threat to not only their nests, but to adult songbirds as well. Thus, crows are not a threat to songbird populations, but a healthy part of them. Our current suburbs in particular provide a habitat with significant biodiversity where crows and other songbirds coexist very well, as highlighted by American ornithologist John Maslow in his book Welcome to Suburbia. If you have interesting facts about hooded crows, please write a comment. And if you like crows and you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share.